What's going on YouTube? It's your boy vctrfs coming at you with an episode today. They got a special deck starting the new year. I decided to start off right with my two favorite decks. One's going to be Blackmoose, which is on another video, which you look in the description or look at my channel, you'll be able to find out. And this deck, which is Metalfoes, Crystal Beast, Metalfoes, depending on how you want to do it. Couple of these choices real quickly, guys. There's some builds that run around. I just want to go over a couple of cards real quick before I even go into the build. Crystal Release is a card that they like to run. I'm not running this card. I don't like it. It's a little bit too slow. Whoever plays this, you're expecting to play Metalfoes constantly, and in this build, you really just want to be as aggressive as possible and not really offer a turn. Just go off as fast as possible. Another card is Crystal Tree. If you don't know what it does, is every time you play Crystal Beast monster, you put a counter, where you can send this card to graveyard to put multiple Crystal Beasts back in your back row. Once again, not playing a long game. Another card is Rainbow Dragon. The deck doesn't need it. I feel it's too slow of a card. We don't have some of the newer Crystal Beast cards to allow this card to be played. So unfortunately, we cannot play Rainbow Dragon. And Ancient City Rainbow Ruins. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck, and arguably one of the best cards. One of the best cards for field spell cards in the game. Unfortunately, just not good enough. See if I can zoom in better for you guys. There we go. Unfortunately, H3 Rainbow Ruins is not good enough. We can't play this card. I really would like to play this card, but it's not gonna happen. So we're gonna take all this stuff and just zoom in better. There you go. Take all stuff, move to the side. This is extra. I'll go over later on. That has a couple of proxies. Nothing too much, nothing too hard. I'm gonna go over the deck, my choices, and why I feel this is a pretty fun deck to play. First, I'll go over the main deck, and then I'll go over the extra deck. If you guys give me enough likes and thumbs up on all that jazz, I'll probably do another profile later on, showing you guys my side deck and my side deck choices. Right at the gate, main deck, we got 3 Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus, 3 Crystal Beast Ruby Carbuncle, and then there's 1 Crystal Beast Birdman, Cobalt Eagle, 2 Crystal Beast Topaz Tiger. Now this is all the Crystal Beast you need in the deck. I believe it's 9. Yeah, it's 9. Any more, you're gonna mess up your ratios. And I feel with this Crystal Beast Metalfoes deck, you don't want to mess with ratios, but you don't want to even touch ratios. So I feel this is the most you need for the deck. It's a great deck. It's a great amount of numbers for it. If you play over 9, you're gonna kind of mess up how many Crystal Beasts you're gonna draw. Mostly you want to be searching these guys out. The only one you really want to draw is Sapphire Pegasus, but even then you can search them out. So not even that really. Next up, we got the Metal Bros, and let's put this aside real quick. I'm gonna go like this. So we have 3 Metalfoes Go Drivers and 3 Swords. These are your ones, so you have 6 ones, and then you have 3 Volflame, 2 Steelin, and Abyss again. I'll explain these choices later on at the end of the video if you guys are at the end of the deck profile. And then for the rest of the monsters we have in the deck, we have 1 Magic Spectre Urine called Kieran, and our final monster is Celestial Pendulum, the Draco Slayer. For spells, we have 2 Painful Decisions, 2 Crystal Promise, 2 Prior Dichotomy, Triple Crystal Beacon, 1 Day of Peace, 1 Metalfoes Fusions, 1 Full Metalfoes Fusions, 2 Crystal Blessings, and 2 Rare Values. And for the chat, we just play 1 Metalfoes combination. Now let's go into the extra deck. Like I said, there's a lot of procs, like 5 procs in the extra deck. I actually ordered the cards waiting for them to come in the mail, but I decided to provide, nice way to break the year in. 101 Silent Honor Arc, Heartland Draco, Castell, Abyss Dweller, Mega Core Engineer, Super Mecha Grand Piece Mega Pulse, Grand Pulse, Here's a Prominence, the Draco Slayer, and then for, actually, where is the other one? I have more, okay. Lightning Tajori, and then Utopia and Utopia Lightning. It was just 2 proxies. I have regular Utopia somewhere. Like I said, these cards are just bleh. For our Metalfoes, we have 1 Alkahest, 2 Mithrilium, 1 Orichalc, and 1 Adamantine. I feel with Mithrilium, it allows you to free up a lot more space in your extra deck to allow you to shuffle cards in. A couple of card choices that you can do if you are having problems when playing testing this deck is Break Sword. Break Sword is a great card. It's a little bit expensive, a little pricey, but it's a great card. If you could play 1 to 2, excellent. You can try adding Instant Fusion Nodin. I tested that out. I don't like Instant Fusion Nodin. It's a lot slower. It goes against what you want to do, but it is a notable card entry. And Daigusta Emerald, I feel is another card that I actually have around here somewhere as well. I just didn't get a chance to add it in, but that's like a great card too if you want to recycle. But for Crystal Beast, I feel have a lot of recycling stuff like Crystal Blessing. It's not that big, that big and needed. Let's go right into the extra deck. I feel that's explainable. Kieran. Now, normally people run the Match Spectre package. We don't have enough deck room to run Match Spectre package, but we cannot ignore how broken this card is. This card is at 1 for a reason. It is too strong and too broken, so that's why it's in there. Going right to the Crystal Beast. 2 Topaz Tiger. You guys don't know what he does. He's a 1600 attack monster. When he attacks, he gets 400 attack during the battle phase only. Mostly, you're just using him for becoming back row. He can't help you promote your game state, and you know he's mainly there to end the game, which you're trying to do constantly. Cobalt Eagle, another card. It's mostly a name. I rarely use his effect. Ruby Carbuncle, an essential card to help spam the board with Crystal Beast. Overlay XE, clean back row, keep moving on. Sapphire Pegasus, when you play him, you get another Crystal Beast monster from your deck to the back row. Once again, excellent card that works great with Metalfoes. You play him, you get another Metalfoe pops that card, proceed to game state. And my ratios for Metalfoes, I mean, these are just normal, these are the 3s. And then I chose this because I only want to be playing 12 Metalfoes. That ratio works the best for me. Bismuth, I do not want to play more than 1 in this deck. Bismuth will allow me to search the end phase, so I have to go to, you have to keep playing your turns. Then you'll play Bismuth, but on that you really don't want to play this card. You really don't want to get multiples of this card. And then 2 Stealing, because Stealing has 2100 defense, which is really bud. Now for traps, I'm gonna go right off the back and say I can't find my counters. I might have played 3 counters and a combination. I just personally like combination at 1. I like setting it for a turn. If you open it, it is a -1 opening turn. But playing Metalfoes on turn 2 will help. This card will help you extend your game state, which, I mean, it's essential. Rare value. It's for Crystal Beast in this deck. It's a better pot of desires. A much better pot of desires. Card is basically pot of greed. You have 2 more Crystal Beast monsters in your back row. Your opponent chooses one of them, sets it to the graveyard, and you draw 2 cards. Then there's Crystal Blessings. Select up to Crystal Beast monsters in your graveyard, put them in your back row. Really good card. This is the back and forth. Of course, you got these 2. 1-day piece is so good. I wish we had multiple 1-day pieces. This card allows you to each player draw a card. No one takes damage, so basically you draw a card and you set your whole play up for free, and without worrying about getting destroyed. Really, really great card. Crystal Beacon is an essential card. If there are 2 more Crystal Beast monsters in your spell and trap card zone, summon 1 Crystal Beast monster from your deck. So you can bring out Ruby Carbuncle when you have 2 in your back row. Ruby Carbuncle's effect activates, especially on all your back Crystal Beast monsters. They hit the field from 1 card, and then you go for Metalfoes if you haven't already. 2 Pot of Dichotomy. And once again, more extra draw power when you're playing cards that are going to allow you to to extend your game state. 2 Crystal Promise. I tested 3. 3 is jank. 2's way better, and it gets the job done a lot faster. And 2 Painful Positions. Playing 3 is horrible. 2's excellent. You don't want to draw 2 of these because you take a -1 first turn by drawing 2 of these. Drawing 1 with any Metalfoe monster is basically scale. That, with some Crystal Beast monsters, is going to help you set your plays up. And I really feel that with this deck, that's the mentality, that's what you want to do. For the extra deck, these 2 Metalfoes, I think they're staples at this point. 2 Mythelium and Alkahest. Mythelium shuffles and Alkahest helps it. Utopia package, Chidori. I mean, these are, I think everything here is basically staple. These 2 can become Break Sword. I don't like Break Sword. I don't have a Break Sword, but if I did, I tested them online, and I rather the variance in these 2. This card allowing you to protect the card and continue your game state. Heartland Draco for faceless spells and traps, which you always have. I might even consider bumping to them playing 2. I don't know what to take out from these 3. These 3 are the last 3 extra cards, and they're real essential. But this card is amazing and will win you a game by himself. Very good card. Please do not sleep on this card. When playing this deck or testing this deck online, it is phenomenal. And that's really it, guys. This is Crystal Beast Metalfoes. I'm going to have my Black deck up soon, if not up already. This is an action deck. It's a ton of fun. I have a great time playing this deck, and I highly recommend anybody who has time, cards, or if you have any online network, like Deck Pro, to play this deck. This is a very fun deck, very fast-paced deck, and you're going to see yourself move a lot faster when a deck Crystal Beast that's been out for Ugh, 10 years? I don't even know. It's been out for a long time. And this is a great deck, guys. This is your boy vctrfs. Got my shit. That's my 2 cents.